Picture this. The moment of your birth is not merely the beginning of your physical life, it is the unfolding of a complex spiritual narrative that has been in the making for countless lifetimes. In Buddhist philosophy, the exact day, month and year of your birth are far more than random numbers. They are the threads of karma, intricately woven together to form the tapestry of your current existence. Imagine if these seemingly ordinary numbers held the key to understanding the deeper challenges, blessings, and purposes that define your journey through this life. Buddhism, with its profound understanding of the human condition, offers a unique perspective on the spiritual significance of birth dates. Unlike the popular view of karma as a mere system of rewards and punishments, Buddhist teachings delve deeper, seeing karma as the accumulation of energies, shaped not only by physical actions, but also by intentions, thoughts, and emotions. From the moment of birth, each individual carries a karmic imprint, a set of tendencies and lessons that have been cultivated over many lifetimes. These imprints influence the challenges we face, the relationships we attract, and the opportunities for spiritual growth that arise throughout our lives. To truly appreciate the significance of birth dates in Buddhist teachings, it is essential to delve into the broader cultural and historical context in which these beliefs evolved. The ancient civilizations of India, where Buddhism first emerged over 2,500 years ago, were deeply rooted in astrological traditions. These traditions held that the cosmos was intricately linked to human destiny, with celestial bodies influencing the fate of individuals. In this context, the moment of birth was seen as a cosmic event, aligning the energies of the universe with the karmic destiny of the newborn. This belief was not isolated to Buddhism, but was shared across various religious and philosophical systems in ancient India, including Hinduism and Jainism. Over time, Buddhist scholars began to integrate these astrological insights with the doctrine of karma, leading to a sophisticated understanding of how the time of birth could reflect one's karmic path. Imagine a vast ocean of potential, where every action, thought, and intention sends ripples through the water. This is the essence of karma, a dynamic force that is continuously shaped by our experiences, choices, and inner motivations. In the Buddhist tradition, karma is not a rigid system of fate, but a fluid, ever-changing force that we can influence through mindful living. The key to unlocking a more harmonious and fulfilling life lies in understanding and working with these karmic energies. The Buddhist view of karma challenges the simplistic notion of cause and effect that many people associate with the term. Instead, it emphasizes the importance of intention, what we carry in our hearts as we move through life. This perspective offers a more compassionate and transformative approach to understanding our life's challenges. By recognizing that our karmic patterns are opportunities for growth rather than punishments, we can approach our spiritual journey with a sense of purpose and hope. The concept of karma in Buddhism is deeply intertwined with the teachings of the Buddha, who emphasized that karma is not merely a law of cause and effect, but a moral framework that governs the ethical consequences of our actions. According to the Pali Canon, one of the earliest collections of Buddhist scriptures, the Buddha taught that karma is created through the three doors of body, speech, and mind. This means that not only our physical actions, but also our words, and even our thoughts contribute to our karmic footprint. The Buddha's teachings on karma were revolutionary in their rejection of the rigid caste system prevalent in his time. He argued that it was not one's birth or social status that determined their future, but their actions and intentions. This doctrine of karma offered a path of liberation for all beings, emphasizing personal responsibility and ethical living as the keys to spiritual freedom. Now, Imagine you hold a key in your hand, a key that can unlock the mysteries of your karmic path. This key is your karmic number, a number derived from your birth date that offers insight into the spiritual lessons and challenges you are meant to face in this lifetime. The process of calculating your karmic number is simple yet profound, involving a step-by-step reduction of your birth date into a single digit that ranges from 1 to 9. Let's walk through the process together. 1. Day. If you were born on a 2-digit day, such as the 15th, you would add 1 plus 5, resulting in 6. If your birthday is a single digit, like the 7th, that number remains unchanged. 2. Month. The month follows the same principle. July, being the 7th month, remains 7. However, if you were born in October, the 10th month, you would add 1 plus 0 to get 1. 3. Year. The year requires you to add all 4 digits together. For example, if you were born in 1990, you would add 1 plus 9 plus 9 plus 0, which equals 19. You would then add 1 plus 9 to get 10, and finally 1 plus 0 to get 1. 4. Final sum. Add the results from the day, month, and year calculations together. If this sum is a 2-digit number, continue reducing it until you have a single digit. This final digit is your karmic number, a symbol that carries with it a unique set of characteristics, challenges, and spiritual lessons. The practice of numerology, which forms the basis of calculating karmic numbers, has ancient roots that extend beyond Buddhism. In ancient India, numbers were believed to hold mystical significance, with each digit representing different aspects of the divine order. This belief was influenced by the Vedic tradition, where numbers were seen as symbols of cosmic principles. When Buddhism emerged, it absorbed and reinterpreted these numerological concepts within the framework of karma. Buddhist numerology became a way to decode the karmic patterns embedded in the birth date, offering insight into an individual's spiritual journey. This practice was further enriched by the teachings of the Abhidhamma, a collection of Buddhist texts that analyze the nature of consciousness and mental factors. By aligning numerological calculations with the insights of the Abhidhamma, Buddhist practitioners developed a sophisticated system for understanding the karmic influences present from birth. Imagine stepping onto a path that has been waiting for you, one that has been shaped by your past lives and is now illuminated by your karmic number. Each number from 1 to 9 holds its own spiritual significance, acting as a guide to help you understand the recurring patterns in your life and how to navigate them. Each karmic number carries with it a rich tapestry of meanings that have been shaped by centuries of Buddhist thought and practice. The significance of these numbers is not arbitrary, but is rooted in the symbolic language of Buddhism, where numbers often represent deeper spiritual truths. For instance, the number 1, associated with leadership and self-discovery, is also linked to the concept of ekaggata, or one-pointedness in meditation. This state of focused awareness is essential for developing insight and wisdom, qualities that are crucial for those on the path of leadership. Similarly, the number 2, representing harmony and cooperation, resonates with the Buddhist principle of Sangha, or community. The Sangha is one of the 3 jewels of Buddhism, emphasizing the importance of community and mutual support on the spiritual path. These connections between karmic numbers and Buddhist teachings highlight how numerology in Buddhism is not just a tool for personal insight, but is also deeply connected to the broader spiritual goals of the tradition. Karmic number 1. Those with this number are natural leaders, pioneers driven by a strong sense of identity and independence. However, their journey involves learning to balance self-confidence with humility and collaboration. The journey of those with karmic number 1 can be understood through the lens of the Buddha's own life, which was marked by a profound journey of self-discovery. Siddhartha Gautama, who later became the Buddha, was born into a royal family and destined to be a great king. However, his deep dissatisfaction with worldly life led him to renounce his princely status in search of spiritual truth. This act of self-discovery and leadership is a powerful reflection of the karmic number 1. Individuals with this number are often called to step into roles of leadership, not for personal glory, but to guide others on the path of awakening. Their life challenges often mirror the Buddha's own struggles with pride and the need for validation, which he overcame through humility and self-awareness. Karmic number 2. This number is associated with sensitivity, intuition, and a deep need for peace and partnership. The challenge here is to balance the desire for harmony with the courage to assert one's own needs. The importance of harmony and cooperation in Buddhist teachings is exemplified in the concept of metta, or loving kindness. Metta is one of the Brahma Viharas, or divine abodes, which are mental states that Buddhists cultivate through meditation and practice. For those with karmic number 2, the development of metta is essential, as it fosters the ability to create harmony in relationships and communities. The challenge for these individuals is to balance their innate sensitivity and desire for peace with the courage to stand up for themselves and others. This balance is crucial for maintaining healthy relationships, as it prevents the suppression of personal needs and fosters mutual respect. Karmic number 3. People with this number are gifted in communication and the arts. Yet they must learn to channel their creativity with discipline and follow through on their ideas to avoid superficiality. Creativity and artistic expression have always held a special place in Buddhist culture. From the intricate mandalas of Tibetan Buddhism to the poetic verses of Zen masters, creativity is seen as a means of expressing the ineffable truths of the Dharma. For those with karmic number 3, this creative energy must be harnessed with discipline to achieve its full potential. The Buddhist path emphasizes the middle way, which avoids extremes and encourages balance in all aspects of life. For creative individuals, this means finding a balance between inspiration and practical action, ensuring that their artistic endeavors are not just flights of fancy, but grounded in reality and purpose. Karmic number 4. The number 4 symbolizes a strong foundation and a practical approach to life. However, those with this number must learn to adapt and remain flexible in the face of change. The number 4's association with stability and order is reflected in the Four Noble Truths, the cornerstone of Buddhist teaching. These truths provide a stable foundation for understanding the nature of suffering and the path to its cessation. Individuals with karmic number 4 are often drawn to roles that require structure and organization, such as teaching or administration. However, their challenge is to remain open to change and flexibility, embodying the Buddhist principle of anicca, or impermanence. By embracing the impermanent nature of all things, they can build structures that are resilient and adaptable, rather than rigid and brittle. Karmic number 5. Those guided by the number 5 are seekers of new experiences and change. Their lesson lies in finding balance between freedom and responsibility, avoiding impulsiveness and cultivating focus. The quest for freedom and adventure is deeply embedded in the Buddhist concept of vimut, or liberation. For those with karmic number 5, the pursuit of freedom is not just about physical travel or new experiences, but about liberating the mind from the constraints of ignorance and delusion. The challenge for these individuals is to avoid becoming trapped by their own desires for novelty and excitement, which can lead to a life of superficiality and dissatisfaction. Instead, they are called to cultivate a deeper sense of freedom through mindfulness and wisdom, learning to find joy and fulfillment in the present moment. Karmic number 6. This number is about nurturing, care and love. The challenge for these individuals is to avoid neglecting themselves while caring for others and to set healthy boundaries. The Buddhist path is often described as one of dana, or selfless giving. For those with karmic number 6, the call to serve others is a central theme in their lives. However, the Buddhist teaching of upaya, or skillful means, reminds us that service must be done wisely and compassionately. This means setting boundaries and ensuring that one's own needs are met, so that service does not lead to burnout or resentment. The challenge for these individuals is to practice self-care and maintain a healthy balance between giving and receiving, understanding that true service comes from a place of inner abundance. Karmic number 7. Mystics and scholars often carry the number 7. Their journey involves balancing the pursuit of wisdom with practical living and overcoming the tendency to isolate themselves from others. The pursuit of spiritual knowledge is at the heart of the Buddhist tradition, which is often described as a path of prajna, or wisdom. For those with karmic number 7, the quest for knowledge is not just intellectual, but deeply spiritual. These individuals are often drawn to the study of sacred texts, meditation, and contemplation. However, the challenge is to avoid becoming lost in the abstract world of ideas and to integrate their insights into daily life. The Buddhist practice of samatha, calm abiding, and vipassana, insight meditation, are particularly important for these individuals as they help balance the mind and ground spiritual insights in the reality of lived experience. Karmic number 8. Number 8 represents ambition and the ability to manifest dreams in the material world. These individuals must learn to use power wisely, avoiding the traps of materialism and striving for ethical success. In Buddhism, the proper use of power and influence is guided by the principle of right livelihood, one of the steps on the Noble Eightfold Path. For those with karmic number 8, the challenge is to align their ambitions with ethical principles, ensuring that their pursuit of success benefits not only themselves but also others. The Buddhist teachings on mudita, or sympathetic joy, encourage these individuals to take delight in the success of others, cultivating a sense of generosity and shared accomplishment. This approach helps to mitigate the risks of becoming overly focused on material gain and fosters a more balanced and fulfilling approach to power. Karmic number 9. Those with the number 9 are called to serve others with love and empathy. Their challenge is to maintain emotional boundaries and balance idealism with practical action. The Buddhist path is often described as one of karuna, or compassion, which is the driving force behind the Bodhisattva's vow to alleviate the suffering of all beings. For those with karmic number 9, this deep sense of compassion is both a gift and a challenge. While their altruistic nature leads them to devote themselves to the welfare of others, they must also learn the importance of self-compassion and emotional boundaries. The Buddhist practice of tonglen, or sending and taking, can be particularly helpful for these individuals, as it allows them to transform the suffering they encounter into compassion and love without becoming overwhelmed. Transforming karma, from challenge to opportunity. Imagine understanding that every difficult moment, every challenging relationship, is not a punishment but a profound opportunity for spiritual growth. This is the transformative power of karma. Buddhist teachings emphasize that karma is not a fixed destiny. It is a dynamic force that can be altered through conscious effort and spiritual practice. The process of transforming karma is central to the Buddhist path of liberation. According to the teachings, karma is not a fixed destiny, but a dynamic force that can be reshaped through conscious effort. The Buddhist practice of karma vipaka, or the law of karma and its results, teaches that every action has consequences, but those consequences can be influenced by subsequent actions. This means that even deeply ingrained karmic patterns can be transformed through mindfulness, ethical living, and compassionate action. The Buddha himself is said to have overcome the karma of countless past lives through his practice of the Noble Eightfold Path, setting an example for all who seek to transform their karma. The journey of transforming karma begins with awareness, recognizing the patterns that recur in your life and understanding their deeper significance. Meditation and self-reflection are powerful tools in this process, allowing you to observe your thoughts and emotions from a higher perspective. Through consistent practice, you can begin to unravel the karmic knots that bind you, freeing yourself from negative cycles. Awareness, or sati, is a foundational practice in Buddhism, often cultivated through mindfulness meditation. The Buddha taught that by bringing mindful awareness to every moment, we can begin to see the patterns of thought and behavior that shape our karma. This awareness allows us to make conscious choices rather than reacting out of habit or conditioning. The practice of satipatthana, or the four foundations of mindfulness, is particularly important for developing this awareness, as it encourages us to observe the body, feelings, mind, and mental objects with a clear and non-judgmental mind. Forgiveness, both of yourself and others, is another crucial step in this process. By releasing the emotional burdens of the past, you create a space for new, positive energies to flow into your life. Practices such as the Hawaiian Ho'oponopono, which involves repeating the phrases, "I'm sorry, please forgive me, I love you, thank you," can help cleanse your karmic slate and open the door to healing and growth. Forgiveness in Buddhism is closely related to the practice of metta bhavana, or the cultivation of loving kindness. The Buddha taught that holding on to anger and resentment is like grasping a hot coal with the intent of throwing it at someone else. It only burns the one who holds it. By practicing forgiveness, we release the toxic emotions that bind us to negative karma and open ourselves to healing and growth. The practice of metta bhavana begins with extending loving kindness to oneself, then gradually expanding it to include loved ones, acquaintances, and even those with whom we have conflict. Finally, conscious actions in your daily life, acts of kindness, compassion, and generosity can help to balance and transform your karma. Every positive action creates a ripple effect, not just within your own life, but within the lives of those you touch. Conscious living in Buddhism is guided by the principles of the Noble Eightfold Path, which offers a comprehensive framework for ethical and mindful living. This path includes right understanding, right intention, right speech, right action, right livelihood, right effort, right mindfulness, and right concentration. By living in accordance with these principles, we can transform our karma and create a life that is aligned with our highest values. The Buddha's own life serves as a model of conscious living, as he dedicated himself to the path of awakening and taught others to do the same. Imagine living each day with a deeper understanding of your purpose, guided by the wisdom of your karmic number. The insights gained through this awareness allow you to navigate life's challenges with grace and clarity, transforming obstacles into opportunities for spiritual growth. By embracing the teachings of karma, you are not merely reacting to life's events, you are actively shaping your destiny. This journey of self-discovery and transformation is the essence of Buddhist practice, offering a path to greater harmony, purpose, and joy. As you continue to explore the profound significance of your birth date and its karmic implications, remember that the power to change your life lies within you. The numbers that make up your birth date are not just symbols, they are a spiritual map, guiding you toward a deeper understanding of yourself and your place in the world. Picture this. By following this map, you can navigate the complexities of karma with wisdom and compassion, ultimately finding your way to a more enlightened and fulfilled existence. The journey of karmic awareness is a lifelong process that requires dedication, mindfulness, and compassion. In the Buddhist tradition, this journey is often compared to crossing a vast ocean, where each act of awareness and ethical living is like rowing a boat toward the shore of liberation. The teachings of the Buddha provide a map for this journey, offering guidance on how to navigate the challenges and opportunities that arise along the way. By understanding the karmic significance of your birth date, you can gain insight into the unique path that lies before you and make conscious choices that lead to greater harmony, purpose, and joy. As you continue to explore the depths of your karmic journey, remember that the power to transform your life lies within you, and that with wisdom and compassion, you can navigate the complexities of karma and find your way to a more enlightened and fulfilled existence. If you found this video helpful, like it, subscribe for more content on Buddhist teachings, and share it with others who may benefit.